Oh my gosh, that feels like a monster. Good one. That's a solid one right there, boys. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We got a fun one this morning. It is early and we're heading off to what I think is possibly the best lake in the country. Now, I have not been out of the southeast to fish. North Carolina is the farthest north that I've been, but I've been to several great lakes. Toledo Bend, Seminoles, just a couple. You know, those are great lakes. But Lake Guntersville is absolutely unreal for the last couple years. They've been pumping out so many good bags, and it's so consistent even with all the pressure that it gets from not only the local fishermen, the pros, but the people that come here to fish for fun. Like, there are so many out-of-towners that come here and fish, and the lake continues to produce, and I just think it's absolutely unreal. Like, you don't always see the 35-pound bags now in the wintertime. You know, that's not rare, but like any time of the year, 20 pounds most of the time doesn't even get a check or barely gets you paid in these big tournaments, and that is absolutely insane, because 20 pounds is super respectable, at least in my book. But on Guntersville Lake, most of the time it just gets you laughed at or gets you a pat on the back. So the Toyota Series guys are there today. This is going to be day 2 of the Toyota Series for those guys. So I'm going to try to stay out of the way. I don't want to mess with any of those guys. I might try to fish shallow, because I bet you most of those guys will be offshore. But yeah, we're just going to try not to get ran over, try not to make anybody mad, and try to catch some fish for you guys. So let's get it. Let's get after it, boys. Good looking overcast day, cool day. We got a little wider range of stuff. Got all of our moving baits over here, some of our slow dragging stuff right here. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off a little bit shallower, might move up or move out offshore as the day goes on, but we're only gonna be here for half a day. So start off with a chatter. It's a little windy today. It's supposed to get up to like 15-mile-an-hour winds, so might make it hard to fish offshore, but water temp's only 73, so there's definitely going to be some shallow fish left. Maybe not. I mean, there's definitely going to be some spawners, but when I'm talking about shallow fish, I'm talking about, you know, just your residential shallow fish. There's so much grass on Guntersville that these fish not all of these fish have to go offshore to, you know, find their summer, where they're going to stay for the summer. A lot of these fish just stay up shallow because there's so much life up here, so much brim. Bait stays up here, grass grows really good, so it really has everything that they need. Got it. Pretty good one. Good first fish of the day, at least. Oh yeah, get on up in here, Mr. Guntersville Bass. Mr. Guntersville Bass. Solid one on that 1/2 ounce chatterbait, custom chatter. Look at there, boys. That tail's all beat up. Fat, healthy bass. Let's get this one back in the drink, try to catch some more. We just ran up on this really solid grass flat. I'm digging it, boys. Let's keep winding that chatter. Oh my gosh, that feels like a monster. We must just have a bunch of grass on them or something. On the Texas rig. Oh, I got him hooked. Weird. He's not even big. Lord, if I'd have lost that one, I'd have told y'all that was a monster. He popped right out. quality little fun bass. Not a tournament size bass, but fun one for sure. There it is. He ain't a big guy, but man, these fish are so mad, dude. They're fighting so hard. Little dude. They're so random, like they're not grouped up in any one spot on this grass. There's just a whole bunch of grass out here, and I'm just making random casts. I wish I could find them all grouped up in like one cast. Kind of like if you watch the tournament video from the last time we was out here, the fisherman, where we came in third. Dude, we sat on that one spot forever, making the same cast. Well, not the same exact cast, but in the same area. And dude, those fish were just locked in right there. Big. That first one was pretty good. First one was about 3. These last 3 I've caught have been pretty small. Pretty small little guys. But I'm not complaining. I love feeling that tug, especially on the chatterbait. You just feel that doink. Man, love that bite. One of my favorite bites in the world. Alright guys, so far I've got 4 bass. Only one that I would be proud of to throw in the live well. The other 3 were pretty much rats. 2-pounders. One wasn't even 2 pounds, but we just fished the bridge behind us. Messed around with the glide bait a little bit. I didn't really even see any that were really interested in it. I threw the jig for about 20 minutes, had 1 bite. But guys, fishing a bridge out here on Guntersville is a way to catch a bunch of big, or not a bunch, but catch a couple big fish. And I just don't have a ton of time to mess around today, so I'm gonna go back out to these grass humps, try to bait around with a chatterbait, maybe throw a Texas rig, try to get some numbers, because that's all I care about today is catching a bunch of fish. I mean, if they want to be big, I'll take them, but I just want to feel that doink, if you know what I mean. I love that. I love catching fish, so let's go catch some more. That feels like a pretty good one. Oh yeah, solid one. Let's go. On the chatterbait. That's so fun. Chatterbait. Man, I love that. So fun. There we go. Oh, get up in there. That's a solid one. That is a solid one. There we go on the chatter. Just barely had him hooked. Man, these Guntersville fish are so healthy. Look at that, guys. Back in the drink you go. Try to catch your sister or your granny. Man, that's crazy. Just goes to show you, when there's people fishing a spot, or you know, you're fishing behind people, obviously you don't want to cut them off, but if you're fishing behind people, just, you know, don't lose confidence. You could be doing something totally different. So when I pulled up, there was a boat right out here closer. This boat was working around. He turned and started working towards me since he saw me catch that fish. But, you know, don't lose confidence. There's a lot of fish out here. If somebody in front of you's throwing a Texas rig and didn't catch them, you could go behind them with the chatterbait like I'm doing and catch them. It looks like those guys in front of me that worked this before I got here were throwing something slow, dragging, so just doing something a little bit different. These fish are post-spawn, moving into summer, early summer pattern, so they're going to be a whole lot more aggressive towards your moving baits. Now, when it gets like 110 degrees out here, that's when you want to start dragging stuff. But I love this time of year because I can get bit a lot on these moving baits that are a lot more fun than, you know, dragging a Senko or a worm or something. There we go. Little dude, he freaking choked that daggum chatterbait though. Look at that, all the way down the throat. Let's get on back in there, son. This wind is ripping. Should make this this chatterbait bite a lot better though. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a solid one right there, boys. Good bass out there. Yes sir, that's what I'm talking about. On that chatterbait. Man, they are loving this, and I'm loving it too. That's a solid 3.5 pounder. Back in the drink, baby. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this is so fun. I'm spot locked. Wind's coming this way. And I'm just bombing this cast down. Oh, there's so much. Oh gosh, I just got wrecked. Dude, there's so many fish out there. He wrecked the crap out of that thing. Go. Biggin'. Ripping that chatterbait, boy. There we go. It's a solid one. Man, Lake Guntersville is the best country. Or best country. Best lake in the country. Changed my mind. Changed my mind, boys. Gosh, that's awesome. Love that. Man, they are loaded on this spot, guys. That one was awesome. I was sitting there, I threw it out there, was ripping the crap out of it, trying to get it unhung from that grass because it's so thick, and dude, that fish just absolutely inhaled it. Oh, there it is. Oh man. my gosh, is that a bass? There ain't no way that's a bass. There ain't no way. If it is a daggum pig. Oh, it is. He's just got a bunch of grass on him. Dude, this is like every cast. This is like almost every cast. This is getting crazy now. This is getting crazy now. This is getting crazy now. Okay. Look at that freaking butterball. Look at that freaking butterball. Look at that freaking butterball, boys. That thing is huge. Let's put a scale on him. He's not even the biggest I've caught, but he is 315, right at a 4-pounder. Gosh, that thing is super fat. Oh my gosh, I was swimming it up. I watched that fish come up and eat it. I was about to pull the chatterbait out of the water. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. Oh man, I really want to pull out, like get up on the other side where I can see them with the live scope and pull out my glide bait, because these fish are really, really aggressive. This chatterbait bite is so dang fun, dude. I don't think I can give it up. But guys, like, I was having to hold my composure around because there was boats all around me, and you know those guys are fishing for some big money, so I didn't want them to come and kind of get on top of me. Of course, if they would have asked, I would have let them fish here with me, because I know how it is fishing for big money. You know, if you're having a tough day, you know, that could turn somebody's day around, and at the end of the day, I'm just out here having fun. So, boys, that was an absolute blast. I'm enjoying this early May, late spring, early summer weather. It's windy out here, overcast, great day for fishing. I just run out of time, but you know, I'm gonna take advantage of this weather. We're gonna sit here, eat my lunch. Look at that, zucchini, fried zucchini or baked zucchini, and Kaneka sausage in there. Ooh, body armor to go with it. That's the juice right there. But guys, had an absolute blast out here throwing the chatterbait. It started off a little rough. Took me a while to figure them out. That last spot that I pulled up on, dude, they were just absolutely loaded. I faced the Ultrex and spot locked into the wind, and that allowed me to bomb that cast out there. And dude, they were just loaded right there, and they were eating that old custom chatter. This is it right here, the little custom green pumpkin custom chatter. I know you guys have seen me using this thing. This thing has caught me so many fish in the last month. But yeah, I'm actually about to sit down and do a in-depth chatterbait video. But guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I want to talk to you about something that I've been doing for the last couple months. I'm a digital guide on fish tips, and what fish tips is it's you know, basically if you're a guide out on the water, you take the people out on the water, right? Well, with fish tips, you can be a digital guide. So you can sell your information to people, you know, whether they're tournament fishermen or people coming from out of town. And you know, places like Guntersville, we get a lot of out of towners coming in. But you know, you sell your information, baits, waypoints, and it's not just like a waypoint sell thing. You know, you actually break down your techniques and teach whoever's buying it why. You know, we can do on the water demonstrations on how to find fish on your graphs, how to fish grass, whatever the case may be. It's a platform for learning, and you know, I know a lot of you guys are going to be against it, obviously, but you know, it's a great way for me to be able to use my experience and make some money doing it, because I do, you know, making these videos, you know, I don't do it full time, but it definitely has a big impact on you know, my income and stuff, and that's something that I don't want to keep a secret from you guys. But you know, I'm not begging you to go over to the platform and use it, but it, you know, I want you to stay here on YouTube where you can get as much info from me as you can for free. But you know, there's just some things that I can't do. You know, I can't do a 45-minute video breaking down, you know, why I'm fishing this blade of grass and stuff. So you know, if you're looking for that stuff, in-depth learning, go check out Fish Tips. I'll have the link from, you know, the tip from today, what you just watched, in-depth baits, in-depth waypoints, why I'm fishing those spots, different types of grass and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, hit the link, or click the link down in the description, take you to Fish Tips, and you can look over that, guys. But best lake in the country, I think. I mean, I love this place. I love grass fishing, and you know, it's not just grass fishing. You can do so many other different things. But guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you've been enjoying these videos, make sure to smash the like button, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get 5,000. My original goal was 5,000 by the end of the year, but we've been growing a lot lately, so I think, you know, I'm gonna try to get that by like August. Let's say 5,000 by August, guys. But guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.